In this video, we're gonna get straight to the point after this intro. What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna be talking to you about the things I did and the steps I took to land a $20,000 project as a freelancer. Let's get into it. So for those of you who do not know, my name is Chris and I am a freelance filmmaker down here in South Mississippi. I am 25 years old and I've been doing film and photography for like 7 or 8 years now. And recently I've been diving really deep on like how much business can I bring in and how can I raise the quality and professionalism and the price of my work. So hopefully in this video, you leave with some steps in mind on how you can secure your next big project. So let's talk about the things I did. The very first thing that I did was focus on building a relationship with a client who needs video work done but does not have the means to do that work. A kind of important thing with like my client selection process was I went for clients that already had clients. So what I mean by that is I focused on people like design agencies, people who have a lot of clients of their own, but they can't offer the thing that I do. So I come in as an essential piece and say, hey, you can now offer video services if you want to. You can contact me and I can provide all that video work for you and your clients. And I'm pretty much just white labeled under them. That way you're stepping in as an extension of their business, offering a service that they normally could not get without you. So usually you're pretty valued. So for me, there's no contrast. I just make myself available for when they bring in work. So the number one takeaway from this is I would say go for a creative agency. These are some of the people that have the most clients and they need video work because video work is important. And it's important to remember that your client is not the person you're filming. Your client is the agency who hired you. So I let them deal with all of the selling, the negotiation, the communication with clients. I step in as a professional in my field. They can consult with me. We talk about strategies on how we can execute the next film. And I tell them how much things are going to cost. All right, so you have an idea on who to look for. Now, as a freelancer, what an important step for me was I took time out to actively build relationships with other creatives. That way, when I have a job that's bigger than myself, I have resources that I can pull from. And the important thing is I'm transparent to my client about that, so they now know that, hey, it's not just Chris filming. Chris has networks and Chris has resources, and I can now book jobs bigger that require more videographers that are bigger projects. Thus, I get to charge more. Even though I get to charge more and outsource more, my overall base profit is much higher. So this is what I would do. I would go ahead and start practicing outsourcing. It is very hard to let go of that control. So I would start integrating people in. Maybe you need an extra editor. Maybe you need another person who can shoot for you. In my case, I needed 2 videographers that can be in 2 different places at the same time while I'm in a third, because this project that I have is huge. Now, when I say practice outsourcing, it doesn't necessarily mean less money for you. If you accommodate what you're charging for what you're going to be outsourcing, this will let you get some freedom and some flexibility to kind of start getting that workload off your shoulders and kind of letting other people have their hands in it. When you start doing that, it frees you up to do so much more. It's kind of like what you're doing with the creative agency that you're partnering with. Me, I'm not too good at sales. I don't like to go out and sell to a person. I'd rather build a relationship with somebody and fill their needs and let them sell, let them price how they want to, and I charge what's fair. So the big takeaway from that is because you're transparent with your client, because you let them know, hey, it's bigger than me, I have other people I can reach out to, you can feel comfortable to go for bigger jobs with your clients. This gives them the peace of mind and the security and the confidence in you. And lastly, don't be afraid to charge what you want. A lot of people are afraid and they feel like their work is not worth it. But if you come in as somebody who is valued and you're offering a service that they can't have without you, now you can start to get out of your own head and focus on what's important. Once you're into building a relationship with that client instead of having them for a one-off job, now you can be more transparent with them. Now we can talk numbers. Now you can feel a bit more comfortable about what you're charging. Now, don't go into this taking in a lot of work for cheap and you end up not being able to execute. The purpose is to build a relationship with people. And when it comes to building a relationship, it's important to make sure that you're both profitable, you both can handle the workload, and let them know your limits, what you're capable of, and just open up. So because I was open, transparent, I let them know, hey, this is the capabilities that I have. Hey, this is what I can do. And we started doing consistent work with each other. They got really, really comfortable. And then they started charging more and they started going for these bigger projects because they now have confidence in me and they're like, Chris can get it done. And so that is pretty much what led to me landing a $20,000 project. Insane. So I really hope this helps. I hope you can get out there and start focusing on building a relationship with people. I hope that you can go out there and start being confident and charging more because you do great work. And if you don't do great work and you're that self-conscious and you know you have room to grow, then focus on growing. Focus on the quality. Be presentable. Start doing things that'll get you to that next step so you can land your next huge project. And with that all being said, that's all I have for you today, guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you loved it, consider subscribing because I'm gonna be bringing you more content just like this every week. So you guys stay safe, do great work, know that you're loved, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.